one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it, because you can.
Because it's who you are? And you've always been?
This story is brought to us from ABC News 13. Out of Texas, we're going to Baytown, Texas. And this is one where charges were dropped against these police officers. They dropped the charges, but they can never be police officers again in Texas until or unless they get recertified. How do you like that? Well, you can never be a cop again. What about criminal charges? Drop them. Is that a contradiction in terms? I don't know. But 2 police officers from Baytown, Texas, were charged with assaulting a man during a traffic stop in 2019. Their charges were dismissed.
Did so after noticing him backing in and out and circling the parking lot.
I'm making contact because you're here for a while.
In body cam video obtained by 12 News, you can hear officers confront Crawford.
Where you trying to go, man?
Crawford told police he was looking for his GPS.
My GPS.
Police then asked if they could look around.
Is it cool if I make sure nothing bad in the car today? I mean, you want to search the car, you can search it. Okay. If I check your pockets, make sure you ain't got nothing, I can? Yes, sir. Okay.
Following the pat-down, Crawford began asking questions.
What's going on? I don't understand. What do you mean? I search it? Yeah, you go ahead and search.
According to the Harris County District Attorney's Office, the 2 completed a pretrial diversion program that dropped their charges. So they're on a pretrial diversion program. Charged with assaulting a man on a traffic stop. This isn't like resisting or, loud noise, or this is obstruction. This is assaulting a guy on a traffic stop.
I can? Yes, sir. Okay.
Following the pat-down, Crawford began asking questions.
What's going on? I don't understand. What do you mean? I search it? Yeah, you go ahead and search. That's what's going on right now. I don't understand. What do you not understand, sir? What's going on? Yeah. I'm just checking you out, man. You gave us consent to search. I don't have any warrants, right?
Police continue searching the car.
When am I free to go? Whenever, man. Whenever? Yeah.
And found a plastic bag containing pills.
All right, put your hand in my bag. What happened? Don't tense up, dude. Oh, freaking drop you.
Police try and place Crawford under arrest.
What's going on? I don't have anything. What's going on? I'm taking him to the ground.
But they say he was resisting. Crawford is forced to the ground by police.
Give me your gun. Put it behind your back. What's going on?
Police eventually used their taser on him after several warnings.
Put your hand behind your back. I'm going to tase you. Put your hand in your back. Put your hand behind your back. I'm not doing it. Taser.
I was nowhere near expecting this type of an event at the end of the day.
Now, neither Teddy Sims nor Samuel Surratt can ever be police officers in Texas again. Why? Because they voluntarily handed over their Texas Commission on Law Enforcement licenses. And by the way, I had a level 1 Texas Commission on Law Enforcement certification, which means I could have went and became a reserve deputy anywhere in Texas. Back then, though, it was TCLOS. It wasn't what it is now. It was Texas Commission on Law Enforcement Officer Standards and Education. And they said, we can't pronounce that. We'll call it TCOL instead of TCLOS. I digress. In a statement, ABC's 13, and I did. I went to Austin. Wake up. I went to Austin, Texas. Yeah, I'm a little different for those new viewers. And I took the test there at Austin, and I passed in the 90 percentile. So I got above 90% on the exam. And they say, congratulations, you're now a level 1 peace officer in Texas. And my father had just passed away a year and a half or so before. My mother was having kidney issues, really bad kidney stones and stuff, and she was ill. And I said, and this was in California. So I said, I don't want to be in Texas if my family's sick in California. So I left Texas to go back to California to be near my mother, and I never became a cop in Texas. But I could have been a reserve peace officer, and I could have went back to the police academy and finished it up. I digress. You guys wanted to hear all that. I talk a lot. Yes, Chris Bynum, I talk a lot. In a statement to ABC 13's, the DA's office said, "We have sympathy for the victim in this case. They are notoriously difficult to prosecute. It's important to note that as the result of our investigation, these men will never again be allowed to wear a badge or disgrace the uniform of a Texas law enforcement officer." Now, Eyewitness News asked the victim, Kedrick Crawford, if he felt closure. He said, "Oh no, I feel worse than the night it actually happened. Yeah, there's no justice." Crawford's violent run-in with Baytown police happened on July 6th of 2019. Officers claimed he was acting suspiciously and he resisted arrest. You're being suspicious. Is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Crawford was thrown to the ground, stunned by a taser, hit, and choked.
Crawford has hired nationally known civil rights attorney Ben Crump, who has taken on high-profile cases from Trayvon Martin to Michael Brown. He believes police are trying to, in his words, whitewash the investigation and points to this man in the blue shirt as proof. He's seen in the police body cam video holding down Crawford while he's being tased. But who is he? Why is he there? Police have not identified him and have not given an explanation as to why he was assisting in this arrest. A spokesperson with Baytown Police told us they can't elaborate because this is an ongoing investigation. Crawford and his family also believe police haven't released all of the body cam video related to his arrest.
Acting suspicious. I should do that some night. I should just go out somewhere and, kind of dress down a little. And when the police car comes by, I should just act weird, like, and just see if they pull over and go, "What's wrong with you, man? Turn around, come here, we're going to search you." No, you're not. I did a good social experiment. Think about that. Now, Crawford says I was scared that they were probably going to start shooting me. I'd be scared too. You're in Texas. The severity of Crawford's injuries since that interaction can be seen in his booking photo, which is permitted to be shown. He was pulled over in an HEB parking lot on Garth Road. He said, "They asked me, can they search my vehicle? And I knew I wasn't doing anything wrong, so I gave them consent to search my vehicle." First mistake. You knew you weren't doing anything wrong. No, I'm not doing anything wrong. You're not searching my car. Now, while searching, they found a small bag of pills. That's why you say you're not searching. And somebody told me one time, "Well, they'll get a warrant." Let them get a warrant. We'll sit here and talk and have coffee. He was only charged with assaulting a police officer. He was not charged with the pills. He was sent to jail with his eyes swollen shut, made to maneuver through the jail blind, his attorney says. The charges against him were dropped a few months after the incident. And then, of course, these guys are charged with aggravated assault, which the charges are dropped and they're given diversion. It goes down. You want to read more, click the link in the description box and you can read more of it. But there you go, man. Now, if I committed aggravated assault, they ain't dropping the charges or giving me diversion. I'd be on probation or worse, serving time. But when you're a cop and you go, "Well, I was in the line of duty and we thought," okay, I guess, yeah, you thought. I get it. Diversion.